Paris is encircled by the Boulevard Périphérique, the periphery boulevard, and within it, Paris is divided into 20 districts called arrondissements, which is arranged in a clockwise spiral. Flowing across the city is the Seine River that divides the city into left bank, rive gauche, and right bank, rive droite. At the center are two small islands, l'Île Saint-Louis and l'Île de la Cité, where the city of Paris was originally founded and where the Cathedral of Notre Dame is. Going west of Notre Dame along the right bank, you will find the Louvre, situated in the first arrondissement. And from the Louvre, if we draw a line westward, we will meet two iconic sites, Place de la Concorde, a major square centered by an Egyptian obelisk, and Arc de Triomphe. Connecting Place de la Concorde and the Louvre is the Tuileries Garden, and connecting Place de la Concorde and Arc de Triomphe is the famous Champs-Élysées. Now, crossing the river from Arc de Triomphe is the famous Tour Eiffel, which stands over a stretch of green area known as Champ de Mars. And from here, if we draw a huge curve until we reach the other side of that Seine, we'll meet several landmarks on this curve. First, Tour Montparnasse, the tallest building in Paris, and then the Catacomb, the underground burial ground, and at the end of the curve, the imposing French National Library, the François Mitterrand branch. And let's not forget the heart of the left bank, the Latin Quarter, the area for France's educational institutions, including Sorbonne University. And in the center is Panthéon, a church that was then transformed into a mausoleum where distinguished French citizens are buried. And from there, with a breezy walk, you can reach Parisians' favorite park, the gigantic Parc de Luxembourg. Tucked in between the Parc de Luxembourg and the Latin Quarter is the Boulevard Saint-Michel, that covers almost half the length of the left bank. Another famous street in the Latin Quarter is the Rue de Mouffetard, that is lined with cafes, restaurants, and shops that sell French specialties. Now we cross the river to the right bank and draw another curve, starting from Place de la Bastille, where the French Revolution started, crossing the cemetery of Père Lachaise, where some of the world's most famous personalities are buried, such as Oscar Wilde and Frédéric Chopin. The curve then led us to Parc des Buttes-Chaumont, a favorite park among young Parisians. Our curve ends in a hilly area of Montmartre at the northwest of Paris, with its spectacular Basilique de Sacré-Cœur that overlooks Paris. We can further delimit the right bank by the Canal Saint-Martin that starts near Place de la Bastille and flows towards the northeastern corner of Paris. And the area enclosed in between is a maze filled with historical monuments, museums, and elegant buildings. This area is too complex to be introduced here, but it may help to remember two dividing lines. The first line consists of Boulevard Haussmann and Boulevard Montmartre and other avenues. It starts near Palais Garnier, the famous Paris Opera, and ends at la Place de la République. This line divides the first four arrondissements from the 9th and 10th arrondissement above. The second line is Rue de Rivoli that runs close to La Seine. It starts at the Place de la Concorde and ends at the Place de la Bastille. It passes through Hôtel de Ville, which is a government building. There are two additional streets that may be helpful to remember, which connects the two lines, l'Avenue de l'Opéra that connects Louvre to the Opéra, and the Boulevard Sébastopol, which separates the first and second arrondissement from the third and fourth arrondissements. So now you have built a basic mental map of Paris. You can fill out more details by zooming into specific areas.